Ciao everyone present in this event. Thank you the people of Pesaro, the Vanda de Fernando Foundation, and all other organizations and individuals who put hands together to organize this solidarity event in support of Afghan people. As an Afghan woman, I admire and appreciate all what you do, and it means a lot to us at this critical moment. The current situation in Afghanistan is heartbreaking, not only for we Afghans, but for the whole world. It's painful to talk what my people, especially what women and children are going through. As a woman, when I see how many children are dying on a daily basis because of hunger, when I see how my country is going back to the medieval era where half of its population, the women, are deprived from all walks of life, and there is no future for them under the domination of such misogynist regime, it hurts. Everyone is scared, disappointed, terrified, and worried about their future. It's a country of ghosts now. More than 3 months have been passed since the medieval and misogynist Taliban ruling the country. They turned Afghanistan into a burning hell for its people, especially its ill-fated women. Afghanistan once again has been called the most unhappy country in the world, particularly for the women who are suffering from severe psychological diseases nowadays. Unemployment, poverty, and hunger have crushed our miserable people in these 3 months. According to reports, 18 million Afghans are in urgent need of assistance. 40 million are living in unprecedented poverty. And by next year, 97% of the population will live below the poverty line. Our innocent children who bear the brunt of the war, 3.2 million, will be under the age of 5 on malnutrition by the end of this year. Mothers are forced to sell their loved ones, which hurts the conscience of every human being and brings tears to their eyes. The forced migration of our people in Kandahar, Daikundi, Uruzgan, Balkh, Helmand, Panjshir added to the crisis of IDPs in the country. Most of these families and other displaced people are spending their day and night in the cold weather without a piece of bread and shelter, and several children have died of cold and hunger so far. The suicide bombing continues to take the life of our innocent people on a daily basis. The number of disappearances and killings of women, civil and political activists are increasing every day. Our country is going under deep health crisis. The cessation of international aid, lack of health equipment and medicines, and of health personnel, particularly women, the poverty, and many others are the factors of health crisis. Here, women and children again affecting the most. The financial and economic crisis and crisis of the banking system and the lack of cash and lack of access of our people to their money are among other calamities that people are struggling with in these 3 months. Now, Afghan people, beside political and moral supports, are in high need of humanitarian assistance. Girls' schools should be sponsored to get education. Children should be sponsored to have food and clothes. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should be sponsored to have better health. A family must be sponsored to economically get independent. Women must be supported to get protection and so on nowadays. Well, we call upon international progressive forces to unite and denounce the criminal Taliban regime and put pressure on their government not to recognize the Taliban government. Provide humanitarian support to Afghan people. Do any action in support of Afghan women and condemning the violence of Taliban against women. Call upon international human rights organizations to document the crimes of the Taliban and ask for a tribunal in the international court. Support education of girls at any level through any means, through any program. We must be each other's voice, and together we can make this world a better place for everyone to live. Thank you again for standing with Afghan women.